Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Casemiro with the clearance. Bout of passing here, really easy on the big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation, Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Alexander-Arnold. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No goals as yet. Alexander-Arnold.
Ribery really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
And Shevchenko!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
And the finish! And he's done it! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That looks a good ball through. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. Oh, easy pickings there. No way through there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's... Can he finish? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And there's the end of the first half. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Their wedding anniversary today.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe is being harried.
On marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the press.
Tries a shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Just eases him off the ball.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And back to the goalkeeper. He won't be happy with that one. Busquets. He has found a way through. And he's in on goal. Ribéry! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 20.
And now they can spring out of defence.
10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 24, Bale. Number 9, Eto'o.
Adams.
Number 23,
Inter Milan
Beckham.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Fiore.
Shifted
Substitution in
upfield.
progress.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ljungberg, look at the spec, shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. Inter Milan have their third corner. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Inzaghi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Filippo Inzaghi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Added time.
And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He's away! He's one real chance! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And a
Any
quick
reflections
announcement
on what you've
today
seen,
that
Jim?
memorabilia
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Inzaghi!
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decided.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Frimpong. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Busquets.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Picked out brilliantly. Pedri, and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. In towards the middle. And that has been cleared. Frimpong. That has been knocked clear. Danielson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Mbappe. And he's certainly onside here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Danielson, he's picked his way through. He gets big. In he goes again. Goal! Inter! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good read. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Inter Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Distributed tidily. Danielson. That's a nicely measured pass. And it's Ribery. Gets a good foot in there.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Some resolute defending there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Frimpong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Short changes him with that pass. Danielson. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hoisted clear. Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's surging through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Quality ball.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Inter couldn't really be more watertight in mid.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect? Short changes him with that pass. Danielson. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he was quick to react. Romario. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Romario!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Yamal. And he's hit it long. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Gerrard. Back when it goes. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Strokes it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, great play! Romario, very... Romario! He's delivered all right! A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ribéry. Ljungberg! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Ribéry.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Decent hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gerrard. And Romario! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Referee has just said play on. And now the breakaway. He's found the way through. Vinicius Junior. Played into the middle. Kante. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Simon Mignolet herring after the ball here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through here. Romario. And he'll shoot here. Oh, it's come loose. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come. Has a shot! Oh, that's fabulous!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more, and with momentum. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is lovely. And here's Yamal. And it's Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Son Heung-min! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Conte. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going face-to-face with his great rival. Ljungberg. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Inter, number 12.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ribery. Coming on the field, number 13. Filippo
Oh, it's a
Inzaghi.
promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Bernardo Silva.
And they've got rid.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Son Heung-min. Adams simply refused to be outdone there. Rudiger makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. Son Heung-min. The final 5 minutes. Kamavinga. Ljungberg.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Terrific header! Danger averted for now. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe. Oh, really good feet. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Well, here's the man they call the little Mozart, Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah, he's not going to give you box-to-box running for 90 minutes, Peter, but he's the kind of player who only needs one moment to play someone in or break the lines himself.
Just have to hear some of the things his long-time boss has said about him over the last decade or... Great chance! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Big chance! And that was very necessary. Camavinga, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Great, and the shot! He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's picked out the run. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Inter Milan having to have the lead in a title game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Played back. Looks a good ball through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dembele going full tilt down the right-hand side. And it's Rosicky. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri is there, and he can pick it up. Almost an hour gone. Dembele. Danielson has found the net here, of course. Dembele.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's skewed away. It's Rosicki! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And he was quick to react. Camavinga. Nicely spread. Ljungberg. Oh, that's fabulous. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Ljungberg. Ljungberg! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ljungberg was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Mbappe! And he's managed to get rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Costa Curta. Inter Milan still ahead by the game's only goal.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. And now the breakaway.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Cut short.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense, boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Danielson voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did... And Ribery! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Works it forward. And here's Ribery. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he finish? And he can clear it away. Nielsen. He's looking to set free a runner. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe! Now it's Sané. Oh, well played, lovely. Sané! Oh, it's coming, oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's in! And it's Montena who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chouameni stands tall and stands strong. He shifted it to the flank. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival.
Suarez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Camavinga cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Busquets.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Luis Suarez, and he's intervened well there. Ribery. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ljungberg.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played into space out wide. He's got away. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fires from distance. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that was well...
Ljungberg!
The attendance for this match
He's
was
done very well to get to that.
81,007.
Ljungberg is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's gone forward.
Inter truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Substitution for Inter, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ribery. Coming on the field, number 18.
Always onto this.
Cristiano
Ljungberg. He is through here.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ljungberg. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just 5 minutes left. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ljungberg. Header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass is just off target. Bernardo Silva. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And it's Di Maria. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Always onto this. Mbappe, great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Shot could be on. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Angel Di Maria. He's someone who rarely fails to make a big impression. He's such a silky...
Hits one! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ribery. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Quality ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That pass has been well intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior! Ljungberg. Tchouameni wins the duel this time. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. Now the finish! Now this could be a chance. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Can he finish? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ljungberg. He is through here.
1 minute added time.
Di Maria. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Like to inform you that CCTV
Inter Milan
is now in
sitting
operation
pretty
for
here
your
at
safety.
half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 35. Coming on the field is...
So off we go once more.
Varane.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. That's a Excellent interception. Ljungberg. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chouameni. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Busquets.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Oh, can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. No, that was never going to make it. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar certainly could have and should have made more of that.
No, again there's no way through. Oh, super find. Might be danger here. There's the shot! And one more try! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Now it's Neymar. And that has been cleared. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. And here's Vinicius Junior. Busquets does really well to win the ball there. Danielson. Now it's Mbappe. And here's a chance. And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! He scores! They're back within reach! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Chance for the header! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But
there's the shot! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played back. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ribery played out towards the right wing, and he's intervened well there. Modric. Now it's Maradona. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Messi, well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cafu does really well to win the ball there. And they win it back again. Vinicius Junior. Now, can he beat his man? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Maradona. Maradona. Oh, well played. Ribery. Adams.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Passes short and sharp. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Inter just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time. 2-0 up.
Support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
So off we go once more.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maradona. Modric.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there. Bumps him off it, and he's got a side of goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Substitution for Germany, number 22.
So the manager can make a
Nugent.
change for the first time in the game here.
Didier Drogba. Number 11, Modric. Coming on the field, number
Inter
20,
Milan looking to
number
pass their way
80,
through.
Mbappe. Number 10.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
The
Cafu.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, what a ball is in here! And that has been cleared. It's Camavinga. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe! Real chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So is this the start of a comeback? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And the ball's a good one here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, taken with style. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This man very much flavour of the month.
4 added minutes has
To
been
a
indicated.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Camavinga. And we're done. Inter Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. After all of that, Jim, what do you think?